Okay, let's see. Okay, welcome everyone. I'm going to be going live streaming on a few different platforms. And today I want to give you the whole summary on how you're going to do the Lionsgate portal. We're also going to be showing you something at the very end of this live stream on something, a very special bonus on how you can manifest extreme princess treatment. Okay, so I'm actually going to be doing the Lionsgate portal method with all of you now. We're streaming on a few different platforms, so hope the audio and everything is all right. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to grab your notebooks, and you're going to go with pen, and you are going to write down at the top of your page, "Dear God," or you can say "Universe, I am so happy and grateful that I have now received my manifestation." Okay, so write down exactly what you would really want to manifest. So think right now. I know so many of my girly manifestors are manifesting love. They're also manifesting princess treatment. 1 year ago today, I wrote down that I was going to manifest my dream partner, that I was going to manifest my dream business, dream career, money, like my dream friends, everything, and all of it came true, okay? Specifically the dream partner, because this was something that I wanted to manifest for such a long time, and the princess treatment, okay? So that's exactly how you're going to do the Lionsgate manifestation method, and then at the end, you want to stay for the end, okay? So the first thing is at the top of your page, and I have been asked questions, should you do this digitally? If you can, right, just do it the old-fashioned way, okay? Because it's been scientifically proven, if you write something down, you're more likely to focus, and of course, the more wherever your attention is, that's what will manifest. So you're going to write down at the top of your page, "Dear God," or you can say "Universe, I am so happy and grateful that I have now received." So let's say you want to manifest your dream partner, you'd say, "I'm so happy and grateful that I now have manifested my dream partner." Okay, that he treats me like X, Y, and Z. Here's the thing about the Lionsgate portal. Today is such a powerful day, and I want all of you to make the most of it. Okay, so what you need to be doing is be specific. I wish, I say the same thing every year, but I really wish I just last year had put more stuff on my list, because every single thing manifested. And so for you, and if you want everything to manifest, the more specific you are, I truly feel like is the better. Okay, so let's say you want to manifest your dream partner. You're going to say the characteristics of, let's just say, the dream man. You're going to say the characteristics of the dream man. So the first thing, you're going to be specific with what you want. Step 2, you are going to write down how would you feel if you had actually manifested that thing. This is the secret to manifestation. You probably saw it if you're really into manifestation. Neville Goddard says, feeling is the secret. And so when you imagine so vividly, as you're writing down, "I'm so happy and grateful that I've manifested this amount of money, like specific, like 100 grand. I feel so abundant. I don't need to go to my crappy 9 to 5 job anymore because I now do, what I love to do, my dream business." And you get so specific with it. You are almost living in the future. Neville Goddard calls this, and even Dr. Joe Dispenza, famous book, he talks about, if you want to manifest something, right? If you want to manifest something, you have to feel the feelings of the future. And so in order for you to manifest anything, as you are writing stuff down, I want you to feel abundant. If you're manifesting, so how do you feel abundant? Take a look at all the money you've already got, and then be grateful that you've got that. Okay? How do you feel loved? Think about your friends, your family. And so I truly believe this is the secret to manifestation. You have to feel it. Then step 3, once you wrote down, you feel grateful that you've got it, you're going to write down a very specific event. This is a new thing that I've added, but I feel like every single time someone has done this, that specific scenario has manifested. So let's say you want to manifest, Princess Truman going on amazing dates. You can write down that you met your dream man in, let's say it's like a 5-star restaurant, think of one, and he was perfect, and then you're going to write all the characteristics about him and how well the date went. Was there anything that he specifically said to you that made you happy? Just be specific with it, because anytime I've done that, like a specific scenario, it's always manifested. Okay. Also, I know there's a few questions on TikTok and on YouTube, but yeah, the Lionsgate portal is such a powerful day. So once you've done that manifestation method, once you've wrote down, what you're grateful for, you're then gonna rip the paper out, and then what I like to do, I don't know if it's like the water sign in me, but you can rip that paper out, put it in a jar, um, fill it with water, and then I literally kept that jar on the side. Or you can burn it. You can do anything with the letter. The letter does not matter in itself, like what you do with it. What matters is that you've had 5 minutes of expressing ultimate gratitude as if you have manifested that dream body, manifested that dream home. Okay? Now, once you've done that, the mindset you need to have, and that's why people join my like manifestation workshop or my other programs, is because I teach you the mindset. It's one thing doing a technique, but what normally happens is after they do a technique, they instantly fall off. And so, if you want to make sure that you actually do manifest that thing, you have to remain detached. I received so many comments on my last video, Charlotte, how do you remain detached? How do you remain positive? You have to understand that the universe has your back and that the way it will manifest is not up to you. So stop trying to control the how and when and know that it will happen. And if you want more advice on that, you can join my manifestation workshop at the top of my page on my Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, wherever you're viewing this right now. So now is the bonus because a lot of you already stayed to the end. I'm seeing this on other platforms as well. So the princess treatment blueprint. This is an ultimate bonus specifically for women. I know some men like also want to manifest like better treatment. This honestly does apply, but of course it's called princess treatment. So if you want to manifest insane princess treatment, I want you to carry on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna screen share, and this should work on all of the platforms. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this will work. So if you want to manifest princess treatment, carry on watching. Okay, let's go here. Let's present. It should work. Okay. Can you guys still? Yeah. Okay. Go. You guys can still see me. So this is what I want you to imagine. So for all the women who want to manifest princess treatment, I've been receiving so many DMs from women who say that every date they go on, they're attracting emotionally unavailable men, or partners that are giving them inconsistent behavior. Just the partners aren't showing up for you. This is what I want you to be listening to. I want you to imagine this right now. Okay, you wake up to the sound of Good Morning Texas pinging your attention from last night's date. He's already planned the entire next date without you asking. He brings your favorite flowers every time, tells you how much he adores you, and you didn't have to chase or prove a thing. And it's not because you asked. It's not because you asked for the flowers. It's not because you asked him to text you. It's not because you chased. But it's because you are now the kind of woman men want to plan for, right? Want to impress and want to commit to. This is what happens when you stop operating in chasing energy and start receiving from your new self-concept. You see, the reason why you are not receiving princess treatment as a woman is because you've been taught that you need to do another glow up, right? You've been taught that you need to be on another diet, right? You've been on dates with men that asked to split their bill. You're already on your second glow up of the year, and no matter how much you change your looks, no matter how upfront you seem to be with men on dates about your standards, you're exhausted because it's the same kind of pattern of men, right? I know you are relating right now because I know so many girls on TikTok as well DM me about princess treatment, and this is exactly what you need to be hearing. You know that there are good men out there, but you're obviously not getting that princess treatment. And you know other women are getting treated like a prize by these same men that expressed to you how they're just not ready for commitment yet. Okay? And you've gone on diets, you've tried to embody black cat energy, even took a break from dating, but deep down, you know you keep attracting the same kind of pattern of men. And you're the one always chasing them, texting him first, otherwise they ghost you, right? And no matter how much you learn, like the psychology, dating advice, when it's like black cat energy, do this to make them obsess, right? Or tell them your expectations up front, they still carry the same level of inconsistent behavior, and you still feel unchosen. And so you're so done pretending to be okay with just being treated like an option. Now, if all of this speaks to you, I need you to carry on watching, because I specifically have made the next few slides just for you. It's exactly why I created the Princess Treatment Blueprint, okay? Because so many women think if they just change their physical appearance, or if they just need to learn more dating advice, that you will eventually, attract your dream man. That is never the case. I thought I tried it all. I read Why Men Love Bitches. I bought the rose quartz, the crystal that helps you manifest love. I watched hours of how to make him chase you videos. I even downloaded those, those texting scripts that promise to flip the power dynamic and get men obsessed. I see them everywhere. Everyone's kind of selling it now. It does not work. And you know firsthand, if you bought them, it will not work. It doesn't matter if you change your hair or if you lose weight, doesn't matter, right? Another thing, I acted more unbothered on dates, but I still didn't feel chosen, right? If he left me on red for 2 minutes, I would spiral. This is reality of you and so many other women. I kept attracting emotionally unavailable, inconsistent men, right? But the real problem wasn't even the men. The real problem was also not that you don't know enough in terms of psychology or dating advice, or that you don't, you're not pretty enough, or that you need to look a certain way. That is not the problem. The problem is, for example, for me, I was still trying to prove I was good enough. And so I brought in all those things. I watched the countless hours of Black Cat Energy because I thought if I just know more information, if I kind of change the way how I act, that will get them obsessed. I will manifest my dream partner. That is still not the case because it's all surface level. And so because I was trying to subconsciously prove that I was good enough, I kept attracting men who reflected that back to me. Okay? And so I need you to know, as you watch this, it was never about the way how you text or how you change your appearance. Like, you need to be listening to this right now, because I know you've been trying to manifest princess treatment. I know you've been trying to, manifest your dream partner. And you've been thinking, if you just look better, if you just learn more, you'll eventually manifest it. That is not the case. I've been there, I've done that. I will tell you what actually works, okay? So it's always been about who you were being. When I stopped chasing, right? Stopped initiating, stopped pursuing, stopped feeling like I need to overperform, and I actually shifted my internal self-concept, I manifested my dream partner and the treatment I deserved. And from that place, the princess treatment, right, it became normal. The consistency, the devotion. I was no longer chasing, and I was being pursued. I manifested high value love, having the inner transformation that makes you magnetic to the love you're ready for. Right? And the treatment you thought only existed in movies, honestly, because everything you've tried hasn't worked. And the reason why is because you wasn't solving the root issue, right? You're not solving the root issue. And so that is exactly why I created the Princess Treatment Blueprint, because the exact inner shift that did it for me without manipulation tactics or changing my physical appearance was because I changed my belief system. When you change your belief system, you change the kind of men you attract, you change the relationships you also attract to, okay? Because you've done the globes, you've overgiven, you've acted chill when you weren't, and still he ghosts you. Right? You're done wondering if it's your parents, your taxes, the way how you text or your tone of voice. The problem was never you. It was the energy you were operating from. And that's why the love you want keeps avoiding you. Okay? That is the real secret. That is the real difference. What gets women, sabotaging. They will never manifest princess dream because they're trying to change everything here, but they're not changing everything like here, right? And so I know what it feels like to secretly, envy your friend when she talks about how a man brings her favorite flowers and he plans the most romantic dates for her that she didn't even need to hint at, right? I used to think if I just did more, looked better, showed that I was, interested in them or initiated more, then that's when the princess treatment would start. It is quite the opposite. But no matter what I changed, I kept attracting the same kind of relationships over and over again. And the real problem was I was still operating from a scarcity mindset. How many of you go into dating specifically with a scarcity mindset, right? That you just almost hold on to one guy and you think, okay, well, it has to work. Or like if he doesn't text you back, you immediately start spiraling. I know this is calling you out right now because the reason why you haven't received princess treatment is because subconsciously you don't believe that you deserve it. And so what happened to me is I stopped trying to be what I thought men wanted me to be, and I became the most irresistible version of myself, who I was always meant to be. And that is when the high quality, emotionally available men came, right? That's when I manifested my dream partner. Being treated like the ultimate prize, love letters, right? Texts like this every single day. Not questioning what are we. And over 1,000 women in my programs have transformed too. They've been able to manifest princess treatment, the love of their lives, even engagements, right? When a few months back, they was told that they're too much, that the standards are too high. Okay? Let's go. So when we talk about princess treatment, it's not just about the flowers, it's about the consistency. It's about how well they show up for you, right? And so this is not for you, actually, if you're looking for quick psychology tips to manipulate men to be obsessed with you without doing the inner work. Okay, which by the way doesn't work. So many women think if they just watch, that black cat energy, or like use this to make them obsessed, like text them at certain times or leave them on red, that will make them obsessed. It won't. Okay, it's gonna cause a toxic pattern relationship between you two. That is not love. That is literally toxicity. And it doesn't work. So this princess treatment blueprint is also not for you if you want quick tricks on how to change your appearance, or you think playing games or acting aloof is is a secret to love. It is also not. Okay, but the princess treatment is for you're done texting first, you're done pursuing, you want to be the one receiving, because you've manifested a man who leads and so that you receive. Okay. So this is for the woman who's done texting first, done planning the next dates, right? Done getting asked, so what do you bring to the table? Like as a job interview, like you're tired of acting chill when you know you want consistency. How many times have you tried to, act chill, act unbothered when you're screaming in your head like you don't want this? You just want consistency, right? You're done pretending not to care just so that you don't scare him off. I see so much of that dating advice online. It messes so many women's minds up as well. You're ready to stop chasing him as if he's the princess, right? You want to be the princess. You want to be receiving princess treatment. And you've been called wanting too much, too emotional, too needy, but you know deep down what you really are is someone who deserves to be adored. You deserve princess treatment more than anyone, and I truly do believe that. And you're done lowering your standards just to keep someone around. And so you are ready to become the version of you who expects princess treatment, right? It comes natural to you. And this is for you. The princess treatment blueprint was made for you, right? This is going to be your new normal. Because when you're not chasing plans, you don't need to chase him anymore. You don't need to chase men anymore because you've manifested your dream partner, your dream love, who initiates everything first. And you're ready to be adored out loud. No more proving your worth. No more overthinking, what should you text, to get him obsessed, because he's obsessed with your presence. So that you don't need to think, oh, now I need to not text him for 3 more days to make him obsessed. Like, no. Okay? Manifest a man who's obsessed with your presence. That's the real key. And so you have made it to this far, which obviously means you need to be in this. And so the Princess Treatment Blueprint officially launches on August 22nd. Marks your calendar right now, or ask Siri, on August 22nd, go to Manifesting Charlotte's page and join the Princess Treatment Blueprint immediately. And because you watched all the way through, you are getting access to something no one else does. So this video I know it's streaming on a few platforms right now, but it's going to be sent to everyone as well who joins the Princess Treatment Blueprint that today is going to be on my link in bio at the waitlist. You need to be joining the waitlist. And so what I wanted to do right now is go to Instagram after this video or the stream, depending on when you're watching this. After this video, you're going to go to my Instagram and I want you to DM me the word community. You are going to get 1 month free inside the bonus community that comes along with Princess Treatment is the Princess Portal community. You can get 30 days free. This is only for you if you watch the video all the way through, right? 1 month free inside the best community because these women are treated like the prize every single day. You're going to be seeing like success stories every single day. And when you're already in a successful group, you are going to become the next success story. Okay. So you need to DM me the word community so I can add you to the list that's already got people's names on it for the bonus the second doors open. Okay. And so if you just message me on Instagram, the word community, I will add you to the wait list and you'll get added to the community as soon as possible. And so just to end this video up, I want you to imagine exactly what Princess Treatment is. So let me talk you through like a visual. Okay, so you can close your eyes if you want to, but let me tell you what it is. So he's already made Saturday reservations, picked the spot, and sent you 2 outfit options, then had them delivered to your door. In your right hand, before you can even take off your shoes, he's already texted you saying how lucky he feels to have met you. And this time, you believe him because for the first time in your life, you actually feel like the prize. You actually feel like, oh my God, you know what? I've manifested my dream partner, manifested my dream man. I don't need to chase anymore. My nervous system is not all over the place because I feel calm and I feel relaxed because he leads. Okay? This is the reality for people, for women that receive Princess Treatment, right? And inside the Princess Treatment Blueprint, this is for the woman, you, who's ready to feel chosen, prioritize without having to beg for commitment or overperform or be anyone different than you already are. Okay? When you don't have to hint because he already noticed that your flowers were dying, so in 1 hour he shows up at your front door with flowers. That literally happened to me yesterday. And follows through, right? When you feel safe, relaxed, and led, because for once, it's not just on you to make stuff happen, right? You're no longer operating from survival mode. So many women are in survival mode when they date. And society has told you need to be independent, you need to do everything by yourself. And so into dating, so many women almost like mother the guy and and because they're in chasing energy, they don't manifest Princess Treatment. And so if you're ready to get out of that and you're ready to receive, I will see you inside the Princess Treatment Blueprint. It's officially launching on August 22nd. I want to mark your calendars and I will see you there. I am so excited. And that is it for now.